You're the Fates. You're really here. Are you safe? In any distress? Your brother, Lord Mouros, he searched everywhere for you, and not just...
Are you safe in any distress? What do you think, ladies? We count that as one question or two? I say go easy on her. Seems like a nice girl. Count it as just one, okay?
Oh yeah, nice girl, you're right. Count it as one. Okay.
Okay, we're fine, sweetie. At least now we are. Your grandpa got us. Yeah, we were a little miffed, you know? Because we'd been weaving and weaving and weaving, so then we figured, what's a better time to take a break?
Take a break? Shouldn't you have sent word to Lord Mouros, much less anybody else? He's been very concerned.
That's question two. We did send word. That's why you're here. Mouros, he's a real sweetheart. We figured he could use a little alone time. Okay, last question.
Last question, What do you all intend to do, now that Kronos no longer seems to be a threat? How do we prevent something like this from happening again?
Okay, now that I'm counting as two questions, so I'm only gonna give you the first one. Well, maybe it was the second. I'm getting mixed up. Point is, we're not gonna do a thing.
Not going to do a thing, and I'm unable to ask further questions, so perhaps you're going to elaborate.
Hey, who knows what's gonna happen, you or me? Look, all you gods, you got yourselves into this. I know, you think it's cause of us. Well, we don't like that kind of pressure. You've been doing okay on your own, so...
Yeah, you've been doing okay. So we are gonna let you keep this up.
We're gonna let you keep this up. And once you've had your fill, being without us for a while, you're gonna hand it over to mortals. Just like...
And what over to mortals? Which is to say, I don't know how I...
That's all right, sweetie. Think of it like, you gods can do your own thing for a while, then mortals can do theirs. It'll be a brand new age. Been a while since the last one of those.
So you're retiring, all three of you. No more weavings. We're to keep fending for ourselves, come what may.
Oh, come on. Don't make it sound like such a big deal. Not like you're gonna do anything different anyway. But you could. Just ask your old teacher sometime. Now, she's pulled some strings, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, teacher's definitely pulled some strings, all right. You mean headmistress? So you're saying... I don't know what you're saying, but I'll ask.
Yeah, we know. Well, anyway, sweetie, we're gonna cut you loose, as we've got other things to do. But not weaving. Not for the foreseeable future, as they say. So nice to finally meet you. Bye!
Bye, and thank you all.
Thus did the three reclusive and feared fates, whose often unpredictable weavings determine all that is to come, even for gods, declare the dawning of another age. An age in which both mortals and immortals shall be free to choose their path, so long as they believe the choice exists. A golden age, during which mortal kind shall not be ruled entirely by divine right, but by itself. Word quickly spreads from the heights of Olympus to the depths of the underworld, foretelling of this perhaps very, very distant future filled with possibility and the unknown. Many rejoice, but others know that gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. For now, we can but use the time we have, both to prepare and, to the best of our ability, to live.
I'll have to keep working on that, on both counts.
You found them. My sisters. They're all right. I was about to say thank the fates, but in this case, Princess, I can only say thank you. Well, you'd best not tell me how you...
It was an interesting conversation, and they seem to be doing well, that much I can say. And you're probably aware of the new major prophecy that they...
The advent of another age. They notified me, yes. Perhaps it's their way of preventing any further attempts to circumvent their will. Assuming...
What does this mean for you, though, Mouros? I got the sense your sisters have no immediate plans to resume their customary weavings.
I think it means that mortals shall be having a reprieve from me, potentially for quite some time, and that I'll have to find something to do.
You could remain here with us, help tend the crossroads, learn our craft.
I'd like that very much.
Same.
You somehow found my sisters at long last.
Where are you, Headmistress?
Hey, heard you found the three fates. Don't believe that's how it happened. Probably weren't even looking. They found you.
That is a distinct possibility. Perhaps when Kronos thought he sent them into exile, they merely played along.
Sure sounds like something they'd do, but no use speculating, right?
Perhaps they don't want us to be certain either way.
Guess we'd better act like we have everything.
What else can we do? I take it you heard about the fates. Apparently everyone already has. Figured...
It's because deep down, I've always felt we make our choices for ourselves. Admittedly a controversial point of view, and we've strong evidence that those three often choose for us, but I have to heed my instincts on this one.
Wait, you don't believe in what they do? The prophecies, the coming of a new age? None of it?
I wouldn't go that far, but I choose to believe in those I know and trust, including members of your family. If that makes me a fool, then...
So be it. Sounds like accepting fate to me.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh, you're up. Been hearing Shade say something's changing on Olympus. That the fates themselves decided that the gods will soon be ruling with a lighter touch. That sounds different.
I think soon there may be relative to gods, not mortals, but what I've heard is much the same. At the dawn of the new age, mortals are to choose their paths themselves.
An age where neither the gods nor the fates are dictating each moment of our lives or death.
You'll find someone, I'm sure.
Hail, witch!
Another victory for the unseen. Hey Dora, what if hypothetically there were to be the dawning of another age at some point, and the gods then truly did leave mortals more or less alone? More than before.
What, are you making me some kind of offer here? I know you're a big deal lately, but not even you have the power to pull something like that off, Mel. Why would the gods give up their gig?
Even the gods are subject to the will of the three fates. None of us can entirely control what shall come to pass, and there are prophecies that cannot change no matter what.
You really believe that stuff, even after everything you did? I mean...
Well, no, because the fates went missing throughout most of this ordeal.
Right. I'll believe it when it happens.
And that, my disciples here claim that you clashed with none other than the Prince...
It's true, sir.
Well, that seems...
Commander, we're nothing alike.
You found the map.
You.
Oh, the three fates finally decided to make an appearance, just as we were getting used to not having them around. What, Ren?
I got this.
This must be love.
Oh good, some target practice then.
Just watch your aim.
everybody on the mount.
But now the fates have said the influence of gods shall wane to an extent.
No, but as major prophecies are concerned, it's really not that bad. And besides... Very well.
Out of my sight.
Three fates.
Good.
Silk and fine. My finest customer.
You might not believe this, Arachne, but recently
Oh, you did you? And did you happen to see what they were working on?
Well, if anything, I got the sense that they were in between projects, and...
Sounds like they just couldn't keep up. But that's all right. The old always have to make way for the young and the new. And before you get too worried that I'm speaking out of turn... There. Alone again.
Get him, golly. Who's next? There. This was stolen from us. Open. Gold coins. In the name of Hades.
For certain.
You mean your sisters, the Fates? You knew they'd be all right. I never imagined I could even meet them myself. One of them, she reminded me a little bit of you. Well, it was only a first impression.
At last. Shall we continue with these clashes for eternity?
I'm in no hurry, Hecate. Besides, if I once dreaded having to confront you here...
I would prefer more frequent victories, but I came to enjoy it. The all-consuming flame! Night blue.
reminder. Closer to Tartarus. That song again. More serpents?
Going off about the fates deciding to show up unceremonious, to which I say, so what? Nobody knows what they're doing, them least of all. Ah, mayhap I'm just jealous they'll be taking time off work.
My silver. Good find.
So like, yeah. Hey, Valinoi. Tread softly, okay? I like it when the waters here are perfectly still. Anytime.
Thank you. All right. Oh no. Gods, what a monster. Could sacrifice a boon. Olympus, I accept this message.
You are summoned.
A little pain is all.
The three fates are at last returned, and that is well. Thus your assistance with my quandary is complete. But as to whether you discovered them or they decided to return remains unclear. They create far more questions now than I.
Almighty chaos.
Jump. She came. Tough crowd tonight, but if they can't appreciate our artists, here we go! Now snap out of it!
Which one would help? The stone. The stone. The stone. The stone. Closer now. Can't take this yet. Flourish. Onward. Clear the way. Venomous fiends. Hear me, on my authority.
Grateful, grateful, grateful.
Now. Echo, it's you.
Echo, it's you.
You're the best. Flourish and reveal my path.
This must be... Watch this.
Just fight.
Show off.
Golly! I should be able to get out, I think. Olympus, I accept this message. Time to send a message. Feeling fine. You're very vigilant, I'll grant you that. You'll soon be good and clean. Sufficiently retraced our steps.
After a furious...
You're looking better already. This way. The old service hall. The droplet. One last drop. Almost there. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Each wretches shall fall to welcome you, daughter, then I shall.
Three chambers left.
Here, we heard of the return of the three fates. How much you had to do with it shall be for you to know. But tell us, were they in good spirits at the least?
They seemed to be. Clotho, who spoke the most by far, she seemed in quite a cheery mood now that you mention it. So much so that I have trouble imagining her otherwise.
Then we are fortunate, perhaps, for they can be a temperamental bunch. Their moods may not solely dictate the nature of their weavings, but certainly must correlate.
We were told they would cease their weavings for a while. You don't...
No, absolutely not. Take care, then.
For our family. Made it through. Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings.
Lord Charon set up shop.
See you later.
Refreshing.
We meet again, my girl. To think that the combined might of my forces proved how empty it is here without some guests. You have everything to fear from me. Shall that be all? Please. This victory, a time flow freely forth. How is this possible?
For my mother.
Surely a pleasant outcome of some sort awaits. Perhaps the princess is invited to a regal ball, and therein meets her heart's desire, all whilst dancing to a catchy tune.
Return to Shadow now. Good enough.
You had an audience with the three Fades. Your incantation from so many nights ago must have taken effect. Hermes indicated they're in good spirits, but shall be continuing their leave.
Thank you, Headmistress. I get the impression that they sought me more so than the other way around, but at least we...
They did they? In what capacity?
They said you've... Well, is there someplace more private where we can discuss this, do you think?
Let's to the springs. You've earned the rest. And we can sit and talk about what's on your mind.
Just right.
Ah, but that's not bad. So, what do the three Weaving Sisters know of me then,
They told me... I believe the phrase they used was you had pulled some strings. They didn't elaborate, but suggested I ask you about it.
Pulled strings. I know full well what they meant. But to this point, I was uncertain whether they did. Let me twist your question back. What do you suppose they implied?
I got the sense they felt that you had altered their designs somehow. Pulling strings, changing their weavings.
You don't merely anything, Malinois. Well, if those three already know my past, you ought to know it too. And...
Headmistress, what? You're beautiful. But what is this? I don't understand. Some trick you're playing, or some glamour, or...
No. The trick is when the veil is on. Look upon me, and do not avert your eyes. I know those eyes better than you.
You're... How is this possible? Who are you?
When I was a mere babe, I washed up on the bank of the Cocytus, with naught but moonlight to guide me. Selene looked out for me, informed me that the Titan Kronos took my family, and that I alone escaped. Thus, I trained.
You trained for the task. Death to Kronos. You attempted all of that before I did.
Before is not entirely correct. I was a capable student, but very raw. Vengeance was my headmistress. And one night I found the wretch, spewed every curse that I knew, and descended into the abyss of his subconscious.
But I had you to teach me to descend to the abyss of the subconscious. You mean to say you figured it out entirely on your own? That's impossible.
Speaking from experience, I beg to differ. But at any rate, something did go awry. Time and nightmare fused, and I discovered I was someplace else. I sought the end of time, but had arrived somewhere closer to the beginning.
And then you lived for eons, waiting for the weavings of the fates and me for a second chance. Headmistress, Gods.
I dared not tamper with the Fates' designs more than was strictly needed. In this form, I ingratiated myself to your father and mother, became handmaiden to the Queen, in fact. Thus, when Kronos inevitably struck, they gave their newborn daughter not...
Then, you did everything in your power to prepare me, so that I might succeed where you failed.
Correct. 'Tis as I always told you, I am not your mother, Malinois. Neither did I have one myself. However, I had reason to be confident in your abilities. So, there you are. How you must hate me for all this.
No. How can you even say that still, Headmistress? I love you. And you are my mother, whether you can admit it or not. And even if we're far too much alike.
I love you too, of course, Millennium, with all my heart and soul. Far more than I could ever love myself. And I am so sorry for all that you had to endure. For the family you never had.
But I have my family. I have you.
Neria's soul must know of this. I trust you understand. The three fates, fine, and we and no one else.
I'll be discreet, of course, but
Need
won't
something?
pretend. Should be here soon enough.
When did it start? You couldn't even stand looking at me. Couldn't stand your scrawny ass either.
My feelings for you gradually strengthened over time.
Took you for a show-off. Never realized how strong.
That was a compliment.
Did it again.
This new age the Fates foretold, when they'll hand it over to mortals, by which I think they meant the big decisions.
I've heard a mix of viewpoints, though they've been enthusiastic on the whole. Ungrateful.
It isn't always grace, I suppose. Many of the...
There shall always be someone or something to push such...
Nice of you to say.
I don't say, I swear.
The Slayer of Titans.
Commander, what say all your disciples of the reappearance of the Fate?
Ah, yes, I've heard all right. Fate schmates is what they say, if you must know.
Fates schmates? What is that supposed to mean?
Disrespectful? Oh, far be that from me.
You don't care that a new age may dawn.
Kiddo, I'll believe it when it happens.
I'm immortal.
Just saying, don't hold your breath.